Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Don't fret when people succeed in their ways. Psalm 37, verse 7. There is a time to act and time to wait, but the human heart resists the latter. We are uncomfortable with silence, overwhelmed by uncertainty and desperate for quick answers. Yet the God of eternity is never rushed. He does not move according to our impatience, but according to his perfect wisdom. When heaven seems silent, God is not absent. He is working at a level we cannot yet see. Waiting is no passivity, it's faith or rest. It is quiet trust that says, even if I don't understand, He is still good. The soul that learns to wait discovers a peace that doesn't depend on outcomes but on relationship, trusting a father who never makes mistakes. Think of Abraham. God promised him a son when but he and Sarah were well past the age of childbearing. Every passing year seemed to mock the promise, but the waiting was no punishment, it was preparation. When Isaac was finally born, Abraham realized that the promise was not just about a child, it was about the knowing the faithfulness of a God who fulfills his word even if it takes time. Joseph have to wait too. God gave him dreams of greatness, yet before those dreams were fulfilled, he endured betrayal, slavery, and prison. Every divine delight was silent preparation. When his time came, Joseph was not just a ruler, he was a man shaped by passion, ready to forgive and to lead with wisdom. David was anointed king as a young man, but spent years fleeing from Saul's jealousy. God had not forgotten it, he was refining it. Before David could wear the crown, he had to learn to trust the one who placed it upon his head. And the greatest example of all, Jesus, 30 years of quiet living before 3 years of public ministry, 30 hiding years for 3 of revelation. Because glory is sustained by the root of passion. God is never in a hurry because everything he does carries the stamp of eternity. Waiting is never wasted time. It is training for the soul. It is in the waiting that we learn to recognize God's voice above the noise of our emotions. Those who wait will grow without even realizing it. Faith is not always measured by what it achieves, but by what it endures. When God makes you wait, He is not withholding your blessing. He is strengthening your foundation. A promise received too soon can become a burden, but a promise received in its time becomes a blessing. What feels like delight today will one day reveal divine precision. While you might pray without demanding, trust without complaining, and worship without understanding. Every time you choose truth over frustration, your faith matures. Every time you remain silent yet keep believing, heaven takes note. Don't despair if you don't see answer yet. God doesn't forget prayers, nor does he ignore tears. He knows when to open doors and when to keep them closed. What comes from his hands always arrives complete, never missing a thing. You might not have clarity today, but you have his promise. And that's enough. God's clock is never late, but neither is it early. Faith doesn't live by the calendar, it lives by the character of the one who promised. Lord, teach me to wait without anxiety and to trust without doubt.